Greetings one and all, welcome back to the channel. We are doing part number 99 of my Farming Simulator 22 Debt Recovery Challenge. I didn't think we'd actually get close to the part 100 marker, but we are knocking on the door. Right, we are still in August, carrying on from part number 98. We have got quite a bit of work to do today. Mostly it is going to be grass work, inescapable, but we are making fairly decent headway. I've cut around all of the southern fields. They just need picking up. And then we're going to make our way through field 18, 14, 13, and start making our way around the western side of the map until we come back around to the top section where we will probably end up finishing around the BGA. In amongst all that, we are going to be starting some field prep work. We are going to be preparing 17 because we have cut all the way around 17 and we've gathered it all up. So that field is totally clear and ready to be harvested, ready to be prepared for the next day. I can't for the life of me remember what I was going to put on there. I know it was sunflower, but my head is telling me that I wanted sunflower elsewhere and I was going to convert all three of these into a really big field for wheat. Yeah. Well, we don't need to think about seeding just yet. We've still got plough work to do. Do I have a vacant tractor? Oh, yeah. I topped up all the seeds and it's spluttering away. Frames are struggling to keep up. Just empty the seeds into there. I forgot to finish that up last night. A nice stockpile of seeds. Our seed production should still be working. Yep, it's up and working. I just want to make sure that we get lots and lots and lots of seed. This guy is going to be going to do straw collection. Prep work, field prep work. I mean, I can't do a lot of these because we haven't cut around them yet, and I don't want to risk losing something I've cut by running a plow or something over it and deleting it. So a lot of it's going to have to wait, but if I can find a working tractor, I think the saddle track's around here somewhere. And we can hook up a plow, and then we can start preparing 17 with the fertilization, the plow, and all that fun stuff. We've got another fertilizer unit around somewhere as well. Let's. Okay, you're not hooked onto the trailer. Where would I put you? There you are. Right. So, plow. Well, it's got a double 3-point hitch, so I think I've got another fertilizer unit kicking about. There's the plow. Excellent. Do we have a fertilizer unit in here? No, we don't. But there is one down south at the canola farm, so we can put that to good use. We can put that little dinky tractor down there to good use too. He doesn't get much use. So move him into position. We're also going to need the stone pickers up and working. Why is this thing spluttering? Freeze, halt, enough. Right. Nope. Yes. He does have the front loader hooked up to it, but that's not a problem. Let's see how he does. We're probably going to have to fill this up a couple of times. In fact, it probably wouldn't hurt to top it up straight away anyway, so that he's starting with the maximum. Let's see how far this can do. I'm very, very curious. Of course, driving into a fence is not the best start. Let's try that again. It'd be brilliant if he could do the whole field, but I don't think he's going to be able to. I reckon we're going to have to top him up at least once. I don't know how wide the drop-off is on this. I think it's actually quite wide. Let's put him to use, and let's see. Nope, not that wide. Let's try that again. That looks like it's got it. There we go. Let's see how he does. He'll probably stop in a record time. So, whilst he's doing that, I'm going to crack on with my work. So, I am going to be picking up straw. Lots and lots and lots of straw. This is all going for TMR, I think. TMR, where is it? Keep losing this one. Food mixed rotation mixer. That's a mouthful and a half. Anyway, TMR, total mixed rotation. Cow food, basically. We're short on straw. We probably want to start stockpiling a bit of silage, and we definitely want to be stockpiling grass. This isn't producing at the minute because it is totally out of straw, which is why we want to store up as much loose as we can, not bales, loose. Because the cows eat a lot, a massive amount. They are hungry animals, and they also need their straw topped up. So I'm not certain I've got enough straw to get all this done. We'll see. So that is the basic plan for the day. It's going to be lots of straw cutting, some field preparation, and above all else, I'm going to be cutting and gathering grass. So I'm going to throw you guys on to pause whilst I crack on with some work. I'll bring you back when we've done something significant, probably when I've gathered up all the straw and we're at the cow shed to see how we're doing with those guys. So for you guys, it will be a blink of an eye. Oh, before I forget, bit late now, but at the beginning of the episode, there will be a little post up on the screen. You'd have seen it by now, but that is all the work that I did in part number 8. Whether that was recorded or whether that was off camera. Can't believe I forgot that. That was really stupid. Never mind. I am making notes on all the work I'm doing today. So even if I don't record it, I am making notes so that you can see a visual track of what it is I'm doing. So that I'm not just sticking you on pause whilst I do a day's worth of work and then bring you back once and say, yeah, this is what I did. Honest. I am doing it, and I'll bring you back on a regular basis. But as a recap, I'm putting up a post normally at the beginning of every episode from the previous day's work. So hopefully you spotted that at the start. And you guys go on pause. Blink of an eye, we'll be back. Yeah, speak really, really shortly. Alrighty then, we are back. We have been busy. Let's see. Let's just get him rolling. Get the grass collection underway because we need access to the canola fields. Simple reason: field 17 has been fertilized. It did almost one complete cycle of the field. The little sprayer ran out of fertilizer on its last pass, 3/4 of the way down. So we had to run it back to do one top up. That's quite impressive for a little tank, but we definitely want to be using our own section controlled one because it is just more efficient. But never mind, we got what we wanted from it. So it's been fertilized, it's been ploughed, and it is halfway through being stone picked. And we're going to seed that with wheat, and eventually we are going to cascade these things into one big field, which will then be rotated through wheat, barley and oat, which will keep a constant supply of straw coming my way, which is going to be hugely important. I'm seriously concerned about the amount of food that these cows eat. We need to be producing a lot more TMR, so much so that I'm actually considering putting in new feed bins and ramping up my feed production, because I think we're going to need it. I don't think one bin is going to be sufficient to feed these guys. So again, the grass and the chaff is all going to come in handy because we're going to need the silage. We're going to be doing a lot of work with those bins, and the conveyor on the farm is probably going to get one hell of a workout. As well as the tractor. Picking up straw is going to be a teeny tiny issue. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm thinking bales will probably be the way to go, and just dump them in the bins. I know the bins will rip them to pieces, so that's not a huge problem. I just wish I could find a modified baler that would make it a larger bale. It's the teeny tiny bales that come as standard just create so many that it's just a daunting task to get anything done. But personal gripe. So what are we doing next? Well, quite simply, once we have gathered up around these fields, I'm not going to do the whole lap. I mean, I should be working all the way around the south and then heading up the western side and clearing out all the custom fields that I made there. We're not going to do that because we've got the canola fields that I want to get working. I want to get them finished in this episode. So we're going to make a turn in a minute, and we're going to come around and we're going to clear out the grass from the canola fields, and then we'll bring the chrome back around to this point, and we'll work our way around the rest of the fields, knowing that we've got implements working elsewhere rather than being static and still and not doing anything. That is what we don't like. So yeah, I want to clear this away. It's going to look a bit messy and it's going to look a bit disjointed. I don't care. It is what it is. We'll get it cleared up eventually. All of this lovely, lovely grass. Horrible, horrible grass. Not lovely grass. Horrible grass. Hate grass. Horrible. In case nobody's noticed, I really don't like cutting grass. Yeah, once we've got all this grass, we'll turn it into silage, and that will make us a nice chunk of money. And if it's not making us money, it's feeding our cows, which will make us money. So yeah, plan for the next segment is going to be field preparation. Grass cutting, grass collection, and field preparation are the name of the game at the minute. We are aiming to get the canola fields up and working. The two further fields back obviously are going to be combined. I have mentioned that in previous episodes. That is happening today. We will run the plough through that and get those linked up without any hassle at all. That really won't take very long. It's a tiny little spot. So it's going to be a really, really quick link. This field here is good enough all on its own, and we're not going to link that. It just needs prep. So again, the little tractor with this little fertilizer unit should do the job really, really well. And we can get things underway just as soon as I've gathered up all this grass. I don't want to run the risk of losing it through whatever reason. It's just not worth the risk. This is a lot of grass, and we absolutely need the silage. So yeah, so that is the plan. I'm going to stick you guys back on pause. Update complete. I'm going to get on with some work. I will bring us back, and we will see how we got on with canola preparations. These are staying as canola fields, even when they're seeded, because it's right next to the oil factory. So we might as well just keep them as is. It's easy, it's simple, it's straightforward. I may actually at some point make that into a canola field while I'm at it, the southwestern field. I mean, it's really big. But any canola that we don't use, we can just repurpose to direct sale, which makes us more money. And, you know, money is the name of the game here. Just grab that while we're here, then I don't have to come back. This link is staying, because that's the field that we're leaving alone. It's the link in between the two fields that we're about to enter that are going to get combined into one really big field. I do know that the AI struggles with this little corner down here. It's because of the angle. I can't straighten it. I've tried desperately to smooth it out, but it's just the way the map's been designed. I'd actually like to level this and bring it down lower, but there's something under the ground. Whoever designed this map didn't put something in there that you just can't see, so I can't flatten it. I wish I could. I also wish I could sort of raise this side up, but it's just it's a pain. There's something blocking me from doing both of those things. If I could get it really flat, these would actually be really, really good fields, but I can't. Of course, they were never designed to be fields. Those were just tree areas. So whoever made the map really didn't think, oh, someone's going to put a field there, so we better make it really good. These are the borders of the map. It was just supposed to be scrubland. So I don't think they ever considered someone would be insane enough to want to put fields here. So, but never mind, it is what it is, and we will make do. So yeah, you guys go back on pause. We're almost done with the grass collection in this section. Field preparation work, finally get rid of all these weeds. Canola work will get underway. I'll bring you back when we are done with preparations, and we'll see how we've gotten on. So blink of an eye for you guys. We'll be right back. Alrighty then, update time. Field work on the canola is progressing nicely. It's doing really well. We have ploughed it. We are in the process of fertilizing it and stone picking it. We have linked the fields together. I've missed a teeny tiny bit over there, but the stone picker is doing his job well so far. The AI, as usual, is struggling with the fertilization process on these fields. They always do. I'm used to it. So I'm kind of having to do it myself, which is slowing down the grass cutting process, but we have started around 18. And the stone picking process is just about to complete on 17. So that's almost ready for seeding, although we don't have access to it because we don't have a seeder available just yet. Tractors are placed all over the map. I don't have a spare one at the minute that's close enough to the farm to pick up a seed, but that's not a huge issue. If I can get around to it before the end of this episode, awesome. If not, we'll do it in the next one. That's okay. Money is going up. We're now at 8.2 million. We have ticked over through 9 o'clock, and we're very close to 10 o'clock actually. So that is going according to plan. This little tractor is doing a great little job. He's a bit bouncy. It's a bit light on the front end because obviously the fertilizer unit is a heavy unit, and it really does need a weight on the front or a heavier tractor. It wasn't really designed for this, and I'm not supposed to be using it for this. This fertilizer unit was literally just for the olives because it's got such a wide spray to it that it's perfect for it. But repurposing, because my actual fertilizer unit with the sectional controller is all the way up north waiting to do the chaff fields up there, but we're bogged down. I'm probably not going to get around to those for a little while. I'm trying to catch up as fast as I can. I'll be glad to get these trees gone. They're probably cutting a new field in there. We're trying to catch up. So there we are. That is update. And update. The update. Oh god. Words. No worky. So I am going to finish up the fertilization on these fields because I can't trust the AI to do it. It won't take long. We're going to do that piece there. We're going to do that piece there. And then we're just going to let the stone picker do his job up and down whilst I carry on with some more grass cutting. We want to cut away as much as we can in this episode. We're going to do one more pause segment in a bit where I'm going to put in a little bit more work. Got a little bit more time left before I am required elsewhere. And then that'll be this episode complete. We are making steady progress. I wouldn't say good progress, but we are making steady progress. Lots and lots of tasks. It's easy when you only have 1 or 2 tasks because you can really focus in on it and just grind through it. But harvest days, or post-harvest should I say, is it's a bit more complex because you've got so many tasks that you want to get done, and the grass coming up when it did, not the best timing in the world, but you can never really get the right time to do it. The grass is always going to come up when it wants to. Something's always growing. I try to ensure that it happens that way, that something is always growing. Because, you know, why would you want downtime? You want as much uptime as possible for your harvesters, simply so that they're making you as much money as possible. That is the point. Speaking of, our harvesters will be working on 14 tomorrow, 5 and 3. I'm probably going to leave 5 blank once it's harvested, because it's really... I want to link those two. And I think it'll be good just to let that sit for a day or two and let 6 catch up, and then we can link them together and have one really, really big field. And 5 and 6 will be wheat, barley and oat, and then 15, 16 and 17 will become one, which will be wheat, barley and oat. Those will be our 2 big... No, not 2. That will be 1 of 3, 2 of 3 really big fields that are dedicated just to those crops. 18 will also be the other one. In fact, I may dedicate them to individual crops. So 15, 16, 17 wheat, 5 and 6 barley, 18 oat. So that everything is constantly growing. That's a really good idea. If I can remember that, that will be awesome. Of course, I'm not going to remember that. I'm going to forget that entirely. I have a brain like a sieve. So yeah, pipe dreams and plans. We do need to move that combine. He is now empty. He needs to go back up to the farm to be refueled and repaired and ready for tomorrow. That's another task to do. Am I going to remember that? Probably not. Am I going to have the time to do that? Probably not. But there we go. That is the fertilization of the canola fields completed. This one can go back and maybe to rest, maybe not. Again, if we can get around to it. The olive patch here and the ones around the other side are ready to go. We need to get them unloaded. Are we going to get around to it today? I don't know. I would love to get around to it today, but I'd love to get those grown in, but we'll see. But primary requirement for the day, we've got to get this grass done. It is coming up to 10 o'clock. I don't even think we're halfway yet, so I am concerned on time because this is so time consuming. So yeah, we are focusing on the grass. Everything else can be caught up really, really quickly. If I can get the olives done, I can run the plough through that, and then that actually frees up the saddle track. And if we can free him up, we can get him on a seeder. And we can begin the seeding process. That would be awesome. Okay. I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to realistically get, because I didn't thin the trees particularly well. Shouldn't have started there, never mind. Again, if we could thin these down, we could get rid of all this grass and seed in a whole new field, which would be usable for something else. Another crop. More chaff, which gives us more silage, which gives us more TMR, more money from the BGA. Yeah, but those trees have got to go, and I've got to find the time to do it, because while it's straightforward cutting the trees with the little chopper, it's time consuming. So, we'll see. But hopefully, I'm really hoping that we can get through these trees fairly soon, so that we can convert this space into something much more usable. Because I view these trees, 1, as a commodity, and 2, as wasted space. All that area there, up until about here, can be converted into something far more usable. And of course we'd have an open plan right into our sawmill as well, which would look really, really good. I wouldn't cut this part into a field, I'd leave it as is, but I would probably redesign the area and give it like a fencing design. Make it look really good. Play with the creativity. We're only going to do a single pass on this side of field 18. I don't want to get too close. Again, once we cut all these trees away, that's another small field that can be cut in and put to good use. But a single pass, I don't want to get too close because I have a habit of snagging the trees. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, what we'll do is I will put you guys back on pause. I will get on with some more work. Really need to stop him. He doesn't need to go any further. We can repurpose him down onto there to get that one stone picked while we're at it, because that one's going to take quite a while. So yeah, we're going to stone pick, hopefully grab the olives, free up the saddle track with seeding, do a lot more grass. If we can get around field 18 and... I'd love to get 18, 13 and 9. If we could do that today, that would be brilliant. I would consider that a good day if we could pull that off. But questionable whether we can get quite that much done. But we'll see. So back on pause for you guys, so blink of an eye and we'll be right back and we'll see just how far we got. I'm quietly hopeful. We'll see. So yeah, be right back. Okie dokie, we're back. Last update of the episode. We have gotten stuck in an olive tree. What have we done? What have we done? Well, we're almost done with the olive harvest. We've gotten the ones on the entrance side of the oil mill. We are doing the second to last row of these, which are there. They're ready to go. We have totally prepped up the canola fields. They are ready for seeding. We haven't seeded them. What else have we done? We have prepped up the new chaff field up in the north. That has been ploughed, limed, and fertilized stage 1. We've moved the equipment down, ready to do the lower chaff field. Hopefully my mouse is in the right position. What else have we done? We have cut around... did we cut all the way around? I don't think we've quite finished around field 9. I wanted to get this olive harvest done. So I sort of abandoned the grass cutting, which is really, really bad when you consider that is the primary focus. But I really wanted to get these olives in the mill, and I wanted to get these things growing. So I didn't think it would take as long as it did, but it has. So never mind. But yeah, we have gone all the way around 13, I think. And most of the way, if not all of the way, around 9. I think we're just missing a little bit around the western side. Yeah, western side of the field. And we've gone around 18, but we haven't harvested up all the grass on 18. That is for the crone. He'll be doing that in the next episode. Other than that, that's it. It doesn't seem like much, but we have actually been quite busy today. All the grass around here has been picked up. The fields have been prepped up. All the grass around the custom fields in the southwest have been gathered up. All in the trailers, ready to go. We've picked up all the straw. We've distributed it around. The cows have their share. The TMR singular has its share. I'm pretty set on installing probably another 2 more TMR bins. And I'm probably going to sacrifice the where are they? The carpentry stations that are right by the silo. I'm thinking that was probably the best place to put them. They're real close by. Everything's within reach. I think we're going to need a lot of TMR, and I want to make sure that we've got the facilities in place ready to go to gather that up. So that is olives done. Let's look at the oil mill, if I can find it. There it is. Oil mill, olives, a pitiful little amount, but they are active at least, and that is the most important factor here. That's just a tiny little segment. Imagine when these all sort themselves out and come into fruition. The olives will go up. It will slowly start filling up. They don't produce that quickly, so it's not a huge problem. Other than that, that's it. The cows their health is increasing, their productivity is increasing every hour that goes past. They've got a decent amount of straw on board. They've got a questionable amount of food. We haven't gotten around to feeding any of the other animals. Interesting, I don't even have feed for the chickens. Oh dear. I think I've just messed up. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to dump all that into the seeds. Where are the seeds? I wasn't supposed to dump all that wheat into the seeds. That was supposed to go into the chicken feed. I've screwed up. We're not going to be able to feed the chickens. Next field available. What are the chickens eating? Wheat, barley, or sorghum? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, do we have a reprieve? If we can push them through to the next day, sorghum is available on field 3, as is wheat on field 5. So we might just scrape that one through into the next day. That one's half, and the other one is about half. That's the on the map one. The other one is mine. I think it's got a bigger capacity. No idea. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We're going to have to start stockpiling some wheat or sorghum. There, can't talk. I mean, we could buy it. That's not a problem. We could actually buy in chicken feed if we wanted to. Not a huge problem. I do need to get some bales out for the sheep. They need feeding, and the pigs, of course, need their food. But we have... I'm pretty certain that we've got pig food stockpiled. Pig food, pig food. Where is the pig food? Wow, that's a lot of manure. Do we have pig food stored? Is it not going to show pig food? Or am I just skipping over it because I'm scanning? No, it's not showing pig food. Those grapes, olives, cereal, honey, sugar, cloves, fabric, cheese, salt. It's showing road salt, but it won't show pig food. Explain that one to me. Oh, well, that's somewhat annoying. Can't visit that. We visit the pigs. Hello, piggies. Right, let's have a quick look in here because we know this will pop up. There we go. We've got 51,000 litres of pig food there in the silo. Don't know why it's not showing up in the commodities prices section. That's really stupid. But we do know that the pig mixer has 500,000 litres. So feeding the pigs, not an issue. I just need to find a bit of time to get a tray around there and to empty that out. And then we can put it in the silo, which will be easier to collect because you just move a trailer under here. Ta-da! Job done. Got lots of lime in here and lots of seeds in here. That's going to start filling up with other commodities as well. And it looks fantastic. It fitted in there perfectly. So yeah, there we go. That is the update for part number 99. We are all done for the episode. We'll pick this up again in the next one for part number 100. So this is where I will say thank you all very much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed the show. The updates are coming smooth and fast for you, and it's making it for an enjoyable view. If you did like it, throw us a comment. If you feel like it, make sure you like and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook. Come say hello. Criticize my work. Praise my work. Whatever. Post stuff up on my Facebook page. I want to make that as active as possible. Other than that, guys, have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch you all on the next one.